Hi, my name is Omyod and you are listening to the Millennial Perspective Podcast, a podcast that's dedicated to helping you better your life and the lives of people around you. I hope you enjoy this episode of the podcast. Hi, welcome to another episode of the Millennial Perspective Podcast. My name is Omyod. So in this episode, I want to talk about the consequences of bad time management, or the consequences of of poor time management, pretty much. Yeah. So if you don't manage your time well, I'm going to share with you two consequences that I believe you will get. But before I even get into that, I just want to help you understand that the beauty about time is that it's fair. Everyone has a total of 24 hours every day to spend however they desire. You have 24 hours, I have 24 hours, your haters have 24 hours, your homies or your friends have 24 hours to spend however they desire. And one thing we need to understand is how a person manages their time is the major differentiator between being productive and being non-productive. So if you're a very productive individual, kudos to you. It's because you manage your time better. If you've been feeling non-productive, I believe it's because you're not managing your time better. So please, let's get on that time management. And you can read and get more content about time management in the ebook that I just put out. I put out an ebook titled How to Manage Your Time Better. You can find the ebook on Amazon Kindle, or you can download it from millennialperspective.net. If you download the ebook and go through, please do give me feedback. Give us feedback via the platform. You can comment on the podcast. You can comment on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram and YouTube as well. So once you go through the ebook, and if you have any feedback whatsoever, let me know. So let's get into the information I want to share with you today. So today I'm talking about the consequences of poor time management. Again, I will just share with you 2 points. I know there's a lot of consequences that you get once you don't manage your time well. So let's get into my top 2. First consequence of poor time management is wasted time. Like anything else, time is wasted when not used appropriately. But unlike most things, you can't get the wasted time back. This is a major killer about time. Like anything else, time is wasted when not used appropriately. But unlike anything else, you cannot get wasted time back. I'll give you an example. If I misuse or waste 500,000 kwacha or 500 or 1,000 kwacha or $1,000 right now, if I misuse that money, if I apply myself well in the next week, 2, or even a month, I can make back $1,000. But with time, like right now, the time you have right now, wherever you are, this is the only time you will ever get on this date. At this time, this is the only time you will ever have. So if you waste it, you will never get it back. If you spend time on social media when you're supposed to be working on an assignment, you waste that precious time. Now listen, I'm not saying social media is a waste of time, but it should also be scheduled. In the previous episode, we talked about having a schedule or to-do list. I know it might sound extreme, but it's very important that you understand the value of your time. And when you understand the value of your time, you'll understand the importance of scheduling your time, even scheduling time to be on social media. Look, time wasting is normally a result of poor planning or lack of commitment to your plan or schedule. Similar to what I said in the previous episode. If you do not plan your time well, you will find yourself wasting a lot of time. I will give you an example. How many of you, if you have been on social media and you see this funny video, it could be a funny video, interesting video. For me, the videos that I've been watching a lot on social media right now is the UFC videos. And the way it works is you just go on Facebook, innocently open one video. That video finishes, leads you to another video, leads you to another video, leads you to another video. And now a 2-minute video leads you through other 2-3 minute videos that end up taking about an hour of your time. Now that's time wasting. And I know every one of us at some point has found themselves in such situation. So this is as a result of if we do not either plan our time, or if we do not stick to the schedule or to the plan. If we're not committed to our schedule, if we say at this particular hour I'm supposed to be off social media, I'm supposed to be on social media for this long, if that's not managed well, then we end up wasting time. The other consequence of poor time management is compromised quality. This is very key. A lot of people talk about working under pressure, and I will talk about that a little bit in a few seconds. But poor time management, for me, I believe results in poor efficiency, which results in poor work quality. If you do not manage your time well, you will get poor results. Poor results will come from poor efficiency and poor work quality. Listen, and this is something I've come to learn from experience, from trying to get particular assignments or particular tasks done in a short period of time, just on a winging out or swing it, that brings out the aspect of compromised quality. And I believe now that if you don't plan and use your time effectively, you will find yourself rushing through most of your assignments. And when you rush through most of your assignment, you will find yourself compromising. It's guaranteed. You will find yourself compromising on the quality of the results. Now listen, some people say they work best under pressure, and there are times when you work best under pressure. There are certain situations where you get to work best under pressure. But if there's something that I've learned now, is that if you consistently work under pressure, it will compromise the quality of the work you produce. I guarantee you, if everything you do, you work under pressure, it consistently over a period of time, you will find that your work quality has been compromised. So if there's something that I would just like to echo in this particular episode, is get your time management on fleek. Mother Teresa once said, yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. So the truth is, today is all you have. Get today in order. If you have today, and if you're listening to this podcast probably later in the day, or later in the evening, use the remaining time to plan your tomorrow, so that you get your tomorrow on fleek, so that you ace your tomorrow, so you get the best results and the best product. That if you're creating a product, that you get the best out of it in your tomorrow. So I hope this podcast has been insightful for you. I hope you've learned one or two things from it. Remember, you can get more of this content about how to manage your time better by 1, subscribing to the podcast, and 2, you can download the free ebook. I have it on millennialperspective.net, or you can get it on Amazon Kindle. And if you do, give me feedback on what you think. If this podcast is helping you, do rate the podcast. Once you rate the podcast, it helps us get better rankings, because we want as many people as possible to get access to this information, so we have as many people as possible managing their time better. My name is Omud, and you have been listening to the Millennial Perspective Podcast. Enjoy the rest of your day.